Hey guys, it's Entered the Stars, and in our search for truth, we have stumbled upon something simply unbelievable. Something of the fantastic, something on the fringes of reality. 2 weeks ago, I was on the radio show for the scariest movie ever made, and I was explaining to the viewers about a condition that I suffered from as a child, and that my son, too, has suffered from, called Alice in Wonderland syndrome, where all objects in the room appear to shrink, and you feel like a giant. And in doing research into that, for my son's sake, who is going through it now, I came to find out that it actually is caused by increased electrical activity in the brain. Now what you're looking at is Alice looking through the looking glass in the 88th episode of the Brady Bunch. And she died at 88 today. I'm going to read an excerpt from The Looking Glass, Alice in Wonderland. And if you are still not convinced of what is going on here, I can't help you. For some minutes Alice stood without speaking, looking out in all directions over the country, and a most curious country it was. There were a number of tiny little brooks running straight across it from side to side, and the ground was divided up into squares by a number of little green hedges that reached from brook to brook. I declared it's marked out just like a large chessboard. Alice said at last, "There ought to be some men moving about somewhere, and so there are," she added in a tone of delight, and her heart began to beat quick with excitement as she went on. "It's a great, huge game of chess that's being played all over the world. If this is the world at all, you know. Oh, what fun it is! How I wish I was one of them. I wouldn't mind being a pawn, if only I might join, though of course I would like to be a queen." She glanced rather shyly at the real queen as she said this, but her companion only smiled pleasantly and said, "That's easily managed. You can be the white queen's pawn if you like, as Lily's too young to play, and they're in the second square to begin with. When you get to the 8th square, you'll be a queen." Just as at this moment, somehow or other, they began to run. Take care and be safe, you guys.